In this video, we're going to show you how fast you can go around a corner on a bike before your tyres lose grip. As you're going to see though, there are no GCN does science classes here, and it turns out that losing it is harder than we thought, but well, you'll see.
Of course, every corner out on the open road is different, but we thought that on an actual racetrack, Combe here in the UK, we'd be able to find out exactly how far you can push things. We're going to ride this corner again and again, faster and faster and faster, till eventually we're going to slide out on the tarmac.
Yeah, now Dan and I between us have got a fair bit of experience of riding road bikes, and so we have a pretty good idea about just how far we can push it safely. And so it's slightly unnerving to think that we've got to go to that point and then beyond it.
It is. I don't know if I want to actually do this. Who is doing it?
Well,
it's your idea.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, go on then.
Okay. 1, 2, should we just ask James?
Hank would love to do this.
I think he would.
And we just thought you'd really want to do this and get your teeth stuck into another challenge. And I think you're the perfect man for the job anyway, because I've watched some of your career and you were really good at pushing the limits and often sort of going beyond the limits, weren't you? You spent a lot of time off the bike and not much on it.
Yeah, but I thought that was finished. I got into presenting, well, to not fall off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a big opportunity. I think this video is going to go down really well, a bit like you.
But I crashed at Red Hook and could we not use that?
No, you'll be fine, mate. Honestly, you'll be fine. Come on.
We're not going to wait till it's dried up?
Well, we can wait another 5 minutes. The premise is really quite a simple one. We've decided that James should use our cheap bike for this because, quite frankly, it would be a bit criminal to use a Trek Madon for this kamikaze mission. We haven't changed much, but we have changed the bar tape, some fresh white stuff, because the previous bar tape was, I have to say, offensive to the eyes. And we've also changed the tyres. These are the brand new Continental GP 5000s.
So that he's going almost as fast as possible before he does finally lose grip. Harsh. Right, now this is going to be the corner of choice. Cheeky little right-hander there with a nice downhill entry. His pace is going to be controlled by a motorbike each time, partly for control and then also partly to give our cameraman an excellent place to film from.
Come join GCN, they said. It'll be fun, they said, on Red Hook, and now this. It's like they think I'm a bloody stuntman. All right, come on, James. Come on.
You think he's going to be okay, Dan?
Yeah, he was chatting to one of the girls in the office the other day. So he's also a professional stuntman.
Oh, really? That's lucky. Bit quicker, mate! Well done, mate.
Right, guys, we nailed it, no?
Almost, yeah, we're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, feels like we're getting
A
close.
little bit more, and then you'll be off, won't you?
Boom.
What, can I not get some, like, protective clothing? Do you know what I mean?
I reckon you can, yeah, if you want to.
Have you got any?
Be a good idea, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
Add to the scars you've already got.
No, and it is quite scary.
You're going over a long way already, though, and you have to push it quite a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and get yourself changed.
It's harder than I thought.
You'll be right, mate. Commitment.
Yeah, thanks, guys, thanks.
Rule number 1 of GCN presenters.
Whoa.
Right, guys, I think I'm ready.
You look ready.
Oh, yeah.
Suited and booted.
Okay, mate, 100% commitment. And, well, off you go.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Good lad. Watch yourself, mate. The speed is starting to ramp up now, but before we take it up another notch, let's consider the reasons why James actually hasn't crashed already with a quick physics lesson. So when you turn a corner, you generate a centripetal force. That's the same force that you would feel if you were to swing a weight on a string, except in this case, there isn't a string pulling James around the corner, of course. The centripetal force is actually generated by the grip of his tyres and him steering around the corner. Now, to counter the apparent centrifugal force, effectively pushing James out, he's having to lean the bike over. The faster he goes, the greater the force and the more he's got to lean the bike. However, there gets to a point where the centripetal force is actually too great for what's called the coefficient of friction at the tyres. And that is the point at which he's going to lose grip. And then, well, we'll see what happens, won't we?
Well, that was an entertaining day, Si, wasn't it? I've enjoyed watching James try to fall off a bike, and eventually he did manage it. But I think what we've learned above everything else is that actually, if the conditions are perfect, you've got a dry tarmac, smooth tarmac and good tyres, you can bank that bike over a blooming long way, can't you?
Yeah, he had to try pretty hard to fall off, didn't
And I
he?
think we can all take quite a lot of confidence from that in our daily cornering. Of course, if any of those factors change, you do need to factor that into the speed that you approach a corner.
Absolutely. So the weather, of course, the fact that wet tarmac has considerably less grip than dry tarmac, as does rough roads or loose roads. And then, of course, your tyre choice as well is absolutely fundamental. Various different things affect the level of grip that you get. So, for example, wider tyres will tend to be able to generate more friction or more grip because there is a greater area of rubber basically in contact with the road. Same too with lowering your tyre pressure. That puts more rubber in contact with the road, where you therefore get more grip. And then finally, there's your choice of tyre itself, so the actual rubber compound that's in contact with the tarmac.
In this case, of course, it was the Continental GP 5000, which have just come out. And for their compound, well, it's been a fine balance then between getting low rolling resistance, but enough grip. Because you can have a much harder compound in a bicycle tyre, and it'll probably last longer, and it might have lower rolling resistance, but what it won't have is enough friction on the floor.
No. So, in conclusion to all of this, Dan, I think it's fair to say, isn't it, that the skill of cornering, the art of cornering, actually comes down to being able to make those instantaneous decisions based upon the speed that you've got, the road underneath you, both the look of it and the feel of it, and then being familiar with the equipment that you're using.
Yeah, from that point of view, if we're talking about skills, fair play to James, he's on his way back now.
Yeah, mate.
Unbelievable stuff, mate.
You're right.
You were flying through there. Have you hurt yourself?
No, I'm good. What I'm amazed about is how far you can lean the bike.
Yeah, we've just been saying exactly the same thing.
It's actually hard to crash.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't make it look hard in your pro career, ironically, but today you've struggled.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play.
All right,
Well, all right, mate. How's...
get me levers back.
Oh, yeah. I should probably leave the crash into you.
Yeah, maybe.